My name is Harper Sam and I'm on Team Germany. Okay, so I say that a life lesson I learned on my team is that God is faithful through like everything he does. And so like when I was signing up for the team, I didn't really know if God wanted me to be on the team, and then just like kind of slowly throughout boot camp and then like getting to the field, I could tell that like God had a place for me here, and that like I was actually supposed to be there, and that everything that he was doing was like he had a plan for it, and that yeah, he was faithful. So I'd say like definitely the most like spiritually growing thing was the Devos. So like I like was never reading my Bible before, really. I mean, I would read it like at church or like on Wednesday nights, but I would never be really like in the Word and like knowing everything about like the Bible, and just being able to like take 30 minutes a day is something that I definitely want to like continue later down the road and continue doing. In Germany, we were painting most of the time, and so it can be like kind of a thing where it's like, oh, we're just painting this wall like yellow, and it's like, okay, why are we doing this? Well, it's actually like a very big thing to the people there, and everyone who's just like stopping by the camp we were at called Siloa. It's like a pilgrimage place, and so people be walking by on their trips just like trying to grow spiritually. And so every time that we would have someone come by, they would look at a wall and see all the work we're doing, and they would ask questions, and we'd be able to answer them and just tell them about why we're here and what we're doing. The impact that the trip has had on me was like definitely spiritually. Like I was like more like able to open up to people at the end of the trip, where like at the start of it I would just be kind of more like reserved to myself, and throughout the trip I would be able to like, oh, everyone's like opening up about themselves. Like at boot camp, we're like, okay, everyone take off your shoes so we can like check for your feet if you have blisters, and I'd be like, what? I don't want to take off my shoes. And so like kind of like that in a spiritual sense, where it's like I didn't want to just like open up about my things, where I was able to at the end of the trip. Sam on my team, he told me about team missions, and he would be just like always talking about it, and like I'd be like, why are you always talking about this? And always like encouraging me to sign up. And so I was looking at the 2025 teams, and I was looking at them, and I was talking to my mom about it. It's like I don't really want to go away for so long, and so I signed up for a spring break trip to New York, and I had a really amazing time there. And as soon as I got back, I knew that I wanted to sign up for a trip of my own, to like a summer trip, and so I did that, and now I'm here. And I'd say that if I wanted to encourage other people to go on a trip, I would just be like, okay, well, if you don't want to commit to this, like then you can go on the spring break trip. And if you don't want to commit to the spring break trip, then you can like take time every day to like open your Bible and be like just praying about it. And so if you're being called to doing something greater, and then that turns into like something else eventually.